4 months with the Galaxy S24 Ultra, aka the best-selling Android phone in the world. Yes, that's an absolute fact. With that being said, a lot has happened in these past 4 months. Samsung was clever to release their S24 series right in the beginning of the year, before I got to use all the other Android flagships we have on the market, which I have used in these 4 months' time. And then the other biggest change, which was actually very unexpected, which is giving the biggest marketing feature of the S24 series to older Samsung phones, which is the Galaxy AI. And lastly, we're also going to consider some early S25 Ultra news. So is the Galaxy S24 Ultra still worth it? Let's find out. Brought to you by Best Buy. So right off the bat, I would give Samsung a major credit on making what ended up being possibly the best designed Ultra phone on the market. If you look at smartphone market, there is so many phones with each having their own look, but this has to be possibly the best in my opinion. And I'm especially saying this from the Ultra perspective because of its boxy look. It's big, it's note-like squarish, definitely not as comfortable as the most rounded phones on the market, but I love this, and that's exactly what separates this phone from the rest. I will also mention that Samsung's durability has definitely gone up with the S24 Ultra. I'm actually surprised how good durability has been on this phone compared to last generation. Despite me using it without a case, dropping it from my bed a few times, either I'm surprisingly lucky or Samsung has truly stepped up the game. And I got the same kind of durability result when I was using the purple S24 Ultra. Now my father is using my original S24 Ultra in purple. He really loves it, but in order to give him a full Galaxy ecosystem experience, I got him the new Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 Classic and the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro. As Father's Day is near, Best Buy is back with the best deal of the year. You can save up to $80 on the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic and $60 on the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro, which is an amazing offer. With Samsung Galaxy Watch 6, you can take your fitness goals to the next level thanks to all the advanced fitness tracking features like being able to cover the distance, calories burned on the go, helping you smash those fitness goals. The Galaxy Watch 6 also keeps you tuned with your important notifications on your wrist like text, phone calls, and other notifications. It's easily one of the best looking smartwatches on the market right now with an amazing comfortable fit. Speaking of comfortability, the Samsung Galaxy Buds 2 Pro fit great in ear with incredible sound. With active noise cancellation, you get crystal clear audio experience. I absolutely love the unique design. They work seamlessly with the phone with amazing battery life. So what are you waiting for? Don't miss out on this amazing discount deal from Best Buy. Click the first link in the description below, and big thanks to Best Buy for sponsoring this video. Alrighty, moving on to the display, I'm gonna just say this right off the bat, this is the best display on a phone, period. And that's coming from someone who have used some competitor Android flagship phones which offer quite a lot brighter screen than the S24 Ultra, but still S24 Ultra's display is my favorite. And the reason behind this is simple. This is a special display that can minimize 75% of the reflection, which ends up making such a good difference long term. This is such an underrated feature that even Apple wants this on their upcoming iPhone, but for some reason they weren't able to get their deal through with Corning. So this means S24 Ultra might be the only exclusive flagship phone to have this kind of display this year. I also found that I have less eye strain when using the S24 Ultra's display compared to previous Galaxy flagships, and that's because Samsung doubled the PWM rate on the S24 Ultra to about 490 Hz. It's still far from the best we have seen on the market from flagships like Honor Magic 6 Pro, but it's still an improvement that I was able to spot, especially for someone who has sensitive eyes. Now the other thing that I still find pretty top tier on this phone is battery life. I'm on the latest software update and I'm still getting through the day with no major issues, although some people have seen a decline in battery performance with their S24 Ultra, especially on the latest update. Luckily, my unit is doing fine. Hopefully Samsung can improve this with a future software update. My buddy Ben from Lover Tech recently performed some battery drain tests on the S24 Ultra while using mobile data, and it's still ending up with a pretty good result. Now, where things have changed quite a lot is regarding software experience. First up, the software itself on the S24 Ultra is amazing. One UI genuinely is the most standing out factor when comparing the S24 Ultra to other Android flagships. And I'm not just talking about the UI and the look, I'm also talking about AI features, which I think Samsung has done the best compared to all of these Android manufacturers. Some of these Galaxy AI features are genuinely useful, which I still use pretty much every single day, like chat assist, removing reflections or objects from my images, write better notes, and now that I'm traveling, I'm using the translate interpreter feature on the S24 Ultra quite a bit because in the Normandy region of France, not a lot of people speak English, so this has definitely been a clutch feature. With that being said, Galaxy AI is now present on older Samsung flagships as well. With the latest One UI 6.1 update, Samsung's biggest marketing feature for the S24 series is now present on older models, which means you can actually save quite a bit of money by going for something like S23 Ultra and get all the latest Galaxy AI features. The hardware on the S23 Ultra is still very capable. Plus, let's not forget it has the same main camera as the S24 Ultra and a 10x proper optical zoom. Suddenly, S23 Ultra has now become a pretty good option after having this full access to Galaxy AI features. If you're already on the S23 series, I think it's pretty obvious to skip the S24 lineup. In case you were planning to upgrade, you should definitely wait for the S25 series next year. And if you're someone who's using an older model like the S21 series and you're looking to upgrade to the S24 Ultra, just keep in mind that these Galaxy AI features are present on the S23 Ultra and you can save money. As far as the performance is concerned, it's still top tier. The best thing that Samsung has done by far in last 2 years is signing this exclusive deal with Qualcomm, making sure that we get the best chip on our Ultra model. And especially with the new software updates, Samsung has really polished this phone to make the experience even smoother and more consistent than ever. Like I said, One UI is the reason why this phone stands out so much compared to the other Android manufacturers. Despite them having better hardware, especially in camera department, Samsung still holds up strong. Now, speaking of camera, most of these major software updates were camera related, where Samsung has consistently tried to improve the image performance, and they really have improved the camera experience for the better since the launch. Noticeable improvements to the image performance, HDR, and colors. The images just come out cooked and ready. Even in the most dull scenes, the images have life in them. I still don't use the 3x lens that much because 5x is better, and as shown before, you get the best and most accurate portraits when using that 5x lens. As for video performance, regarding how it manages colors and exposure, things have improved and they feel more consistent than ever before. Also, I still love the fact that I can shoot a 4K 60fps video using the front camera to the back camera without stopping the video, as well as switch all the lenses, which is amazing. I can literally go from 10x go to front camera. Not many phones can do this, so big up Samsung. Shooting 4K 60fps video on this phone while switching from all the lenses is just too powerful and too smooth to use. Like, genuinely, Samsung implemented this so good that I'm honestly surprised how well they have done. The only thing that needs improvement is when you're shooting video in absolute low light scenarios. It still isn't quite on the level of the iPhone when it comes to handling the noise. We've got more grains when shooting in dark night scenarios. The question is, can Samsung fix this? Well, they might be able to do this because there's still rumored to keep the same camera sensor on the Galaxy S25 Ultra, so there is hope that Samsung should be able to give more optimization to this sensor, which will of course make the experience better for the S24 Ultra users. I honestly would love to see Samsung implementing a special night video mode in order to combat this issue. And lastly, I cannot end this video without mentioning the fact that Samsung is providing 7 years of major OS updates, a promise that we haven't seen from other Android manufacturers. So if you are looking for a solid long-term Android flagship investment, then this could be it. But if you think you'll upgrade in a year or two, or if you're on a tight budget, then I honestly recommend you to look at the Galaxy S23 Ultra. In some of the markets, Samsung has actually relaunched the S23 Ultra and marketing it with Galaxy AI to get more sales, which means it's still a pretty good option to go for that will still give you great performance, Galaxy AI features, same main camera as the S24 Ultra, as well as the 10x optical zoom, and the last flagship to have a curved display. With that being said, that's it for this video. Galaxy S24 Ultra is still going on strong. The biggest competition is right around the corner with iOS 18 plus iPhone 16 series coming with AI features as well. It's definitely going to be a big AI war. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're new here. With that being said, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.